More Star Wars, Return of the Jedi stuff. Check out all these vintage models and toys. Nice selection of old vintage cars and trucks. More Star Wars stuff all along this wall on these tables, and more Pokemon. Harry Truman signed documents and more. Costume jewelry, turquoise jewelry, gold and sterling. That carving set has documentation that it was used by Robert E. Lee. There's more gold and on and on. A neat old mahjong set and another one. There's a Gibson lap steel.
Yes.
Some vintage light up beer signs. Vintage Halloween. Super old stuff. Tons more. Costume jewelry. Love all these old European tins. Some fantastic pieces of shell art. European stoneware. Looks like some more toy trucks. All of this creepy taxidermy. Super vintage sports shirts, 1987. More baseball cards and sports stuff. Some furniture, neat antique pieces. Look at all these heaters, just in time. Some vintage drums. Looks like we have some nice rugs over here. More vintage clothing. All of this and more coming up in this Thursday's auction. Welcome back once again to another edition of Kansas City's Thursday night auction preview video. This auction is going to be Thursday, November 7th, 2024. We're located at 1801 Gwinnett Street, Kansas City, Missouri. We're in the East Bottoms, just east of River Market. Auction night, doors open at 5 and auction starts at 6. And every Wednesday we have a preview open house where you can come by, check everything out. That's every Wednesday from 11 to 1. Please be sure you're subscribed and you like and all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. We'll get going over here. Since we're over here, and this we usually start somewhere around this area. More Return of the Jedi figures on their original cards, and then they're also encased in a protective case. Quite a collection. And then there's going to be more Star Wars over here. I'll get to that in just a second, but let's walk this way and see what we have. Looks like some gemstones, mineral specimens, nice fishbowl planter, vintage jazz VHS, jewelry. Looks like some sports coins, more coins, more jewelry, more jewelry. Oh, thanks, Chad. All sorts of fun stuff in here. Not exactly how we'll sell it. Maybe choice at first, and then who knows? But we'll figure it out. This is nice. There's some glowing marbles in here. These are all really old. Even a couple of the swirls glue. And then some old ammo. Again, if you're buying ammo here, make sure you know what you're doing. You know, get it checked out. A lot of it maybe you probably shouldn't shoot. Like these old, what's that, Spencer?
I think so.
Spencer rounds. And more neat old stuff like that. Really more for looking at than shooting. There's some Cutco. There's a 14 karat gold necklace. It's marked 585, so European 14K. Looks like there's a sterling spoon, 39 grams. Some more little turquoise-ish pieces. There's this fun little brooch. It tested fine for 14. Maybe it's even 18. I could not find a mark. A couple places where I thought there was a mark. It tested okay. And then it has $625 price tag on it at one point. So there is that. Then some more gold rings here. 3.2 grams. 3 grams. 22 karat gold, 1.39. Another little gold necklace there. So come check all that out. This is kind of neat. This is sterling handled carving set. Then with this 1964 dated like notarized documentation saying that Robert E. Lee was visiting the family at some point, and let's see if it gives an exact date. At any rate, it says on one occasion the child was allowed to eat with adults and recalled to me vivid memories of General Lee carving a turkey with this very silver set. And there's more like on the land that they were at. It's on Historic Register of Places. So, you know, as far as provenance or documentation goes, I mean, it's hard to really nail it down, but, you know, somebody went to the effort to get that notarized, and that was way back when. That was smart on their part. So then this box here has 2 signed letters. Harry Truman, so that's April 28th, 1945. So the war was still even going on. And this one, 1957. Then a letter on White House stationery signed by a Truman, and some more stuff in there. That's our case, but you can put all your stuff in that purple folder when you're done with it. Let's see here. We've got a bunch of miscellaneous jewelry in here. This old train. Pretty nice. A couple of candelabras. Couldn't find where they were marked. They're crazy heavy. They're really nice. So here they are. Neat old bank. Cast iron bank. Safety zone, no shooting. So yeah, just some more little pieces around here. That was reported the purse carried by American Royal Grand Master. More jewelry, more jewelry. Some records. Lightning Hopkins. The Dan Cabaret Voltaire. Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd. You get the picture. You'll need to come in and look at that if you're interested in it. This little box of knives and more, watches and more little small stuff in there. Humidor, Black Americana, Old little bank. More European, I don't know, tin. Some sort of drum. Another tin. So there's a mahjong set there. This looks like legs to maybe one of the mahjong sets. Because there's another one there. There is a Gibson lap steel with the case. European tins. This, Chad, what was the deal with this big, crazy spear?
It's a boar lance.
Boar lance. Whew. I'd be little.
Boars on horseback.
I'd probably want something more than a pointy stick. And maybe they weren't as mean then. More of these neat old European tins. More in there. Art pottery. Carved stuff. Religious piece there. Get you some more light. Then some ornate pieces of trench art. Leather rhinoceros, vintage Santee. Sorry, that light is flickering, driving me crazy. All right, down here there's a Budweiser light. Couple more Budweiser can signs. There's an old style, some sort of little screen. Can't even tell what's going on there. Look at the pictures. Then these vintage Halloween pieces. Please be careful when you're touching them because they're very old. Looks like some like vanity sets and carnival glass and these European crockery pieces. A couple more toy cars and trucks. Okay, we'll go over here and see what we have. More jewelry. A lot of jewelry. Boxes and boxes upon boxes and boxes. The Pepsi sign's not real. Well, it's real. You can touch it. You know, I don't know, 70s maybe. So that's still kind of old, right? Oh, that's a nice daisy churn. Printer's box. A bunch of nutcrackers, some coach lamps, Tonka, earth mover. What the hell that is? American scale vise, Kansas City. Nice. La Crusade. That's really nice. People are going to leave like $10 bids on it absentee. So funny. You know, if you're just new, there's a bunch of new knives in there. If you're new to everything, you want to leave absentee bids, you should really come to an auction or two first before you start going crazy on. I mean, we'll help you through it as much as we can, but you know, people leaving $10 bid on a $1,000 gold piece and then $100 bid on a really cool couch that they just never come and get and stop calling us back on. So that sucks when you've paid the consignor and a bidder doesn't come and pick their stuff up. So then you go on the absentee bid ban list, and then you can never place an absentee bid again. But I'm sure you're fine with that if you didn't even really care that much. What's this guy do? You gonna do something?
Everything's all right. Just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Could somebody help me down? You'll never hear me complain.
There you go. You get the idea on that. Again, really cool vintage lamp you saw. Blow mold Santa. Then what do we have over here? Cool. Looks like Army jacket, Army medic, 1st Division, stationed in Korea, and it's like one of the Carolinas and Texas and Kansas. That's pretty cool. Vintage Johnson County 3 and 2. This was neat. 1991 Monterey Jazz Festival. Full graphic tee. And some chef stuff back there. Vintage Chevy jacket. Nice Stetson, I think. Another little like Phillips 66. And over here, I'm not sure what's going on, but there's Royals, MU. Not really anything too special jumping out at me. Let's see if we can see on the bottom of these. "15th December 1916. So both of those appear to be about the same era. Super nice. Super nice. Edelweiss there. And you can kind of see some of the back of this stuff while we're here. All right, so we'll stroll on over to the other side of the room. There's Todd. Again, be sure that you're subscribed and you like and all that stuff. Copy that share link for us. What'd you say, buddy? He says, I'm ready to get out of here. All right, so we'll walk over here and some other kind of crazy t-shirt. Delta Pro Way, made in Mexico. I don't know what that deal with that is. That looks fairly vintage. Made in Korea. Let's see. Vintage cassettes. More LPs. Oh, damn, Alien Sex Fiend. It's Costello. Pretenders, broadcasters, Craftwork. Very diverse musical tastes in this box. So you'll just have to come in and check that out. I don't understand anything about that. Weird little box of stuff. Minnow bucket. Okay, here we get into more Star Wars. Death Star playset. Believe it is all complete. More Star Wars. So you need to get those boxes put away. More Star Wars. More Star Wars. I believe that was in like 1970 something, 8 Princess Leia. More of that. Then some more of those 5 packs of Pokemon cards. Alright, and we switch gears over here and jump into all of this vintage stuff. Hallmark, other Christmas marbles. Another big box of vinyl. Well, not quite as cool as the other ones to me, but excuse me, definitely more quantity. Some vintage travel posters. Looks like Star Wars and more character glasses. That ceramic Christmas tree is freaking killer. Nice mid-century piece. It looks like you need to maybe put a new cord on it, or a cord, or just maybe a bulb in there. Huh. That should do well. Dang, more records. 3D. Jesus and Friends. Sensui Audio Mixer AX7. Alright, over here we're getting into some Hot Wheels and looks like Avon cars. These are neat. 87 Broncos and 87 Redskins. So yeah, get the idea what's going on. I'm gonna hop over here. Nice cast iron, including some Griswold and more. Then there's some of those Hummel Goebel plates. Here's these taxidermy reptiles, essentially. So that's a good time. What do we have here? More models. Evil Knievel Scramble Van. Not sure if it's all. You're going to want to come and take that out. Hopefully they take it out when they take pictures. But really, preview pictures and video, you know, it's just to kind of get you down here to take a look. It's not eBay or whatever, any of those other like live online auction things. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, that reminds me, this video is not for entertainment purposes. It's just kind of giving you an idea of what we have coming up. So then over here we got more sports cards, albums, and more. Looks like some signatures. Looks like some sets still wrapped up. More of that. Okay, gonna walk over here and we'll hit this stuff. Hey, buddy. You're a good boy. And we'll go over here. A lot of vintage character glasses and more over here. McDonald's Batman Forever glasses. Smurfs and Care Bears back there too. All right, after we're done there, we're gonna start hot-footing it around the room. So yeah, these cool yellow benches are back because the person who bought them won't call us back. And then that cool like vintage mid-century love seats there. Sewing machine, that's been here for a minute. That chest of drawers, come get it out of here. Maple chairs. There was some sort of maple like cabinet, buffet type thing. I don't know how you open that, so I'm not going to wrestle with it, but you can come figure it out. It's a nice piece. Nice drop leaf. Nice marble top antique piece. Another marble top, like fern stand, kind of East Lake style. Nice furniture. Cart, plant stand. Carpenter's chest. And this table could be something like, I mean, I would think it's some special designer. And this Melco embroidery systems machine. It's gotta be worth some money. Let's see. So we got, there's a air conditioner over there, and we've got all these mainly propane heaters, some electric ones. Perfect time of year to sell those. Table's been here for a minute. This is a record rack. That was cool. I don't think these chairs been here very long. Trunk. Some drums all squeezed in there between everything. Neat old stuff. Just move that stuff out of the way and get in there and take a look at them if you need to see more. Then some nice rugs. A couple of clothes racks. Here's another little peek at the drums. All right, I think that's school desk. Maybe that's new. Plug-in lawnmower. Frank Willis III. Back here, scout stuff, patriotic stuff. More cast iron, more religious stuff, glass fruit, binoculars, Chiefs deal, vintage Christmas. I like the way this table looks. This area hasn't been very good the past couple of auctions. There's some caps. Oh, maybe kind of vintagey. Not looking at the tags real quick, hard to tell. So you get it over here. Some oil lamps. Alright, here we go. Around the bend. I think those 45 boxes are empty. This cart is kind of neat. There's some fishing poles. It has a brake on it. You push it down to move it, and then leave it up for a brake. So there was those little metal pieces and that arrow thing. And over here, more vintage clothes like work suits, jumpsuits. Definitely vintage. I think that's Dickies. Sport coats. Officer's tropical shirt, World War II. Yeah, there's nice vintage stuff back here. A couple of like biker jackets. Kind of smells like smoke though. All right, then we get over here. We got a lot of tools, whole lot of tools. Then, oh, too many more albums for me to flip through right now. But as you can see, there's quite a few. A lot of blankets. Lamps are cool. Some leather bound, old stuff, some artwork, old German ashtrays, I guess. I was gonna say tip trays, but I don't think there's tipping going on there. Crazy quilt, seen better days, but still good and old. More European ashtrays, those are awesome. Even if you don't smoke, you know, have one interesting piece for guests who do, if anybody even has guests who do anymore. I'm not going to monkey with that too much. Looks like an old cigar box, I guess, with those labels. Let's see, got a few little things on the floor there. Whoa, that's a scary mask. Video game books. Pyrex. Then artwork. Again, it's hard to really show you too much. Neat subject matter in some of these. There's that World War One one up there. I don't know if you saw that. You know, it's been put on a board or whatever back in the 60s or 70s. See, table. Got all these pretty ladies. And little dolls and other glass pieces and paper stuff. Let's see. It said something about St. Peter's. Somebody wrote like a little something about it. It's cute. What the? I like that cow. Some sort of story behind it, like there's two of those pictures in the original ad or whatever. That's a neat piece. Another neat thing there. And then we've got that. And there's some sort of like drain cover. Radion mitigation basin cover. Whew. All right, over here we have World's History and Its Makers. Nice old books. Wood blocks. That ought to do well. Those are old plates. Some crazy handmade sword for here. Okay, we'll get over here and we are nearing the end of our video journey. But there's cool stuff. Again, all the way through the auction. There's nice pens, Olympic pens. Cool decoys. Gemstones, mineral specimens, rocks, whatever you want to call them. Small animal trap. Ooh, I'd say medium animal trap. More of that. Kennedy. What the hell is this? Pretty cool. Who knows what you'll find in here? A lot of toys. And television games. TWA bag. Yep, more toys, more sports cards. All this stuff's farm fresh, I think, for sure. A cute little percolator over there. A military, like Navy, foul weather. Dang, World War II. A couple of that's a good lot over there. It's a nice little World War II lot. Another Tonka. Heart model. Looks like some different vintage boots, military, and more. More glass and pretty things. It's a cute little sewing setup. I don't think there's any silver in there, any sterling, but you know, once you look through 50 pieces, a lot of them have different patterns, so that doesn't help, if you know what I mean. If you're a flatware diver, then you know what I mean. And all that here. So yeah, thanks very much for hanging out and checking out the video. And we'll see you preview Wednesday and auction on Thursday. Thanks again. Like and subscribe.